Good morning, student. In my previous video of 3D shapes, we have discussed about 2D shapes, 3D shapes, views of 3D shapes and mapping space around us. Today we will start with faces, edges and vertices. Here first I draw some 3D shapes here. First I will draw here a cube. So I am making a cube. Join these. So this is cube I have made here. Now I make one cuboid here. So this is cuboid. Now students see, these are the faces. This polygon made of four sides you can see here. This is a polygon. So these are faces. So you can write face. So this is face and this is also face. Okay. Similarly, these lines, wherever you see the lines, these are edges. This is edge. Now these corners are the vertex. So these are the vertex. So student, now we can say, as you know, and you can see, these solids are made up of polygon regions which are called the faces. These faces meet at edges which are line segment and the edges meet at the vertices which are points. Such solids are called polyhedrons. Now next point we will take here, that is, next point is regular polyhedrons. Regular polyhedron, a polyhedron is said to be regular if its faces are made up of regular polygons and same number of faces meet at each vertex. So cube is the perfect example for that. We can draw a cube here. So cube is a regular polyhedron because you see all sides, all the faces are equal here. So it is a perfect example of regular polyhedron. This is cube. Okay. Now we will take some special polyhedrons, and the first here is prism. Prism is a polyhedron whose base and top are congruent polygons which are and with whose other faces are parallelograms in shape. For example, if we take one triangle as a base, suppose I make here one triangle, the triangle. Okay, now these are two congruent parts, so make one more triangle because base and top are same. So base and top are same, and then join this. So you see, this is a triangular prism we have made here. Triangular prism. Okay. Now if the base is suppose square, okay, so if the base is square, top will be also square. So in that case, whatever we get here as a, this is known as a square prism with square base. With square base. Okay. Now next point here we discuss, that is pyramid. A pyramid is a polyhedron whose base is a polygon. It may be triangle, square, rectangle, whatever it is, and whose lateral faces are triangle with a common vertex. For example, if I take one, suppose base is square or base is rectangle, suppose this is a rectangle we have taken. In fact, okay, now join this. Suppose this is a point, so join this point. So if you join with this point, you will get all that. These are all triangle shapes. These are all triangles. So this is a pyramid where all the sides are triangle and base is, you see, is a like this. And if you join, if you get a pyramid, and a prism of pyramid is named after its base. So if the base is square, pyramid will be square base pyramid. Okay. Now Euler's formula. Now we'll take Euler's formula. Euler's formula is F plus V minus E is equal to 2. Here F is faces, V is vertices, and E is edges. This relationship is called Euler's formula. This is true for all polyhedrons. We'll take here examples. Example number 1. Suppose here we have make one cuboid. This cuboid. Now Euler's formula is Euler's formula is F plus V minus E should be equal to 2. Now F is here, if you see faces, number of faces is 6, vertices is 8, and edges is 12. Now let's see the answer is what? 6, it is 14 minus 12 is equal to 2. So 2 is equal to 2. This is correct for this particular shape, 3D shapes. Okay. Now if we can take one more example here. Suppose that now we are taking example number 2, that is suppose triangular prism. Suppose first let me make a triangular prism as a base is triangle, top is also triangle, then join it. Triangular prism. Now Euler's formula is Euler's formula is F plus V minus E should be equal to 2. So F in this faces, number of faces is 5, vertices is 6, and edges is 9. Let me see what is the answer. So 11 minus 9, 2. So you can say 2 is equal to 2. So that means it is also following the Euler's formula. With this, now let me tell you one very important thing. This is true for all polyhedrons. Okay. So now with this video, this chapter number 10, visualizing solid shape, is finished. See you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.